Hi there BookTube, it's Eleanor here and it's time for my June wrap up. June was an interesting month for me. I felt like I read okay. I think I did read okay, and for once over the last couple of months I read quite an eclectic mix of genres, which is how I like to read really. I like to mood read, I like to read different things depending on how I'm feeling that week. Some weeks I want to read one book slowly over a whole 7 days and just really indulge myself in small snippets of reading. Sometimes I just want to gobble a book down, and I really let myself do that this month and I really enjoyed it. So overall I read 12 things. There was 3 adult contemporary, 3 YA contemporary, 3 graphic novels, a classic and a fantasy, and finally a crime thriller. I had 1 5-star read, yay, this month. I had 7 4-star reads and 4 3-star reads. So let's quickly go through the money and then I'll tell you what the books were. So if you haven't known by now, I'm doing Bookopoly this year with the lovely Janet from Swirly Girly Reads. It's basically, we've turned Monopoly into a book game which involves us trying not to buy books, which has laxed a little bit for me over the last few months. But trying not to buy books and therefore putting sort of a monetary amount to different books that we read and different genres, and then putting it in a pot to spend at the end of the year. But I'll link up above if you haven't watched my Bookopoly video that started in January, in case you're interested in now. But this month I made £5 because I got a chance card that gave me £5. I took part in the Cramathon. I didn't complete all the challenges and so I just get the £2 for taking part. And then in terms of the books I read, I made £5.69. Excuse me while I look down, I'm looking in my book where I write it down. And so to put in the jar this month, I've got £12.69p. So I will be doing that once I've finished filming this. But let's go through the different books. Let's start with the 3 stars. The first 3-star is A Bad Boy Stole My Bra, Space Battle Lunchtime Volume 1, and Space Battle Lunchtime Volume 2, and The Lady of the Cornelias. The 4-star reads The Shark Club, The Way You Make Me Feel, Dead Girls, One True Loves, Saint Anything, Kings of the Wild, and The Harry Quebert Affair, The Truth About the Harry Quebert Affair. And then my 5-star this month, which was Brazen. I've talked about Brazen in a recent reads and receiveds video, so I will link that up above. I really loved it. It's a graphic novel, it's a non-fiction graphic novel, and it is a number of women are covered in this. They have about 6 pages-ish, 6 to 8 pages each, and they're about women that have changed the world for various different reasons. There are so many different women in there that I then ended up researching, watching TED Talks, watching documentaries. It just really opened me up to a number of amazing women who are fighting for various different causes, both in a feminist sense and just in a general sense of women just doing wonderful things with their lives. And it was a really inspiring book to read. I really enjoyed the artwork, and it definitely led me down the avenue of exploring more about these women. And yeah, it was just such a great read, and it's definitely one that I think I'm going to go back to. And it was just beautifully done and beautifully packaged. So that was my 5-star read this month, and very well deserving. So anyway, that is my month of June. July is going to be an interesting one. My July TBR goes up tomorrow. It's different and I'm looking forward to seeing where it takes me. So keep your eyes peeled for that, and I look forward to speaking to you soon. Bye for now, BookTube.